Ciao, everybody. Welcome back to the Juve Corner Cast podcast edition. And like I said, guys, it's the aftermath. And also, is it major doubts for Motta'S job? Because, like I said, a 2-1 loss to Napoli is not going to cut it, especially with this Juventus, especially with the amount of money that we've put into this team. So, like I said, my name is Gio. We got Severino here as well. Welcome, my friend. Welcome back.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. Thank you for allowing me to come on and vent my my nerves after this game. But yes, thank you. Thank you again, Gio.
Yeah, no, and like I said, big up to everybody in the chat as well. We also have Angelo saying, "Let's go, everybody." He might join on later, so let's see what happens. He's gonna give his
Yes.
part.
Come on, Ange. Let's go.
Yeah, my least favorite New Yorker, Ciao Paintu as well. Yo, Vai Giovanni. Yes, of course, we're coming. Of course, we're always gonna come. Then the Panthers is here.
Wait, who wrote my least favorite New Yorker? Who wrote that?
Melon wrote that. You probably said that to me because we're. Who knows?
Well, it could be either one of us, right? It could be either one of us.
Yeah, it could be either one of us. No, he says, wow, it's my favorite New Yorker, Mr. Severino. Of course, my guy. Love it. I thought you lived in Germany, Melon says. No, and Paisano, yes, here he is. Reno, it's time to rant. Reno, it's time to rant, buddy. It's time to rant. Let's go. Ciao Lamb Shop, big up Lamb Shop as well.
Yeah,
but yeah, no, oh man, but let's get into it. What were your thoughts about the Napoli Juve game? Going into it.
Oh man. Okay, so going into this, I thought that Juve was gonna come out crazy strong against all the odds. I just felt it like all year against the bigger teams or whatever. Like we've held our own. We came out with a mission. We would come out with a mission. Milan, Manchester City, the Inter game. I could keep going back and forth. Like we just came out like a lot hard, like in the sense of like we own this. We got this. We're Juve, right? And we did that today. We did it. We did it again today. Like I'm watching the first half, and let me just preface this really quick, everybody. So I watched the game after the actual game. So I was at work. I didn't watch the game until about 3 p.m. Eastern time, New York time. So everybody in these chats and Twitter and Instagram and all this shit, like I had to like not look at my phone for 4 hours because I don't want to know what's going on. I came home, I put it on Paramount Plus, and I'm like, okay, let's go. And I'm watching this. And I'm dying. It's so hard to do that because I want to go in on all the chats and everything that everybody's writing. And I can't because I haven't seen it or whatever. So the first half, I'm like, at halftime, I literally went and made myself a drink. And I was like, oh my God, we're up 1-0. We look like we're on it. We're in. I wish I could write in on some of these chats and some of these, whatever, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, all the shit. And I'm like, we're in. We're good. I went and made myself a drink. I said, this is gonna be good. We're good. I'd make a couple of little minute changes, like little tweaks that I would have done at half. I would have probably kept Colo in. I would have taken Coop out because we'll get on Coop, by the way.
Oh yeah.
We'll get on him. I would have taken Coop out. I would have moved Nico over. I would have put Kunzensau in and put Dusan in and moved McKenna into the midfield and put Savona or Costa, which by the way, we just got this guy and we still haven't seen him. It's 3 games now. We haven't seen Costa even touch a ball.
Yep.
So I'm saying like little minute things, right? They come out and I was just like,
yep.
Like I literally was sitting at the TV. My wife is sitting next to me. My daughter, my 9-year-old daughter is sitting next to me. And she goes to my wife. She's like, why is daddy's mouth like that? And I was literally watching, like they literally like completely changed. Like everything was different. Everything stopped. Like everything they were doing, like just stopped. And I said it in the chat. I said, did this guy give them like a pill in the locker room at halftime? Like, what the fuck was that? What
Yeah,
was
no,
that?
100%. 100%. I don't understand what happened. Like it just like a light bulb just like they had it on and then all of a sudden they turned it off at halftime, which for me it's like I don't understand how we could do that, especially because we are Juventus and we're going 1-0. We have the momentum. We have the lead. Why can't we just close the game out or even go for the second? They don't go forward. I'm telling you,
Yep.
Sylvia, this has happened not once, but many times in this season. It has happened where we dropped points, where we go up 1-0, and then all of a sudden we collapse. And this is another example
I
why we
never
cannot close our games.
I never expected it at literally at the half. Like in the
Yeah.
past games this year, it's been like at the 70th minute or 65th or 75th where we just like lose control or we just give up or we get tired or whatever. This literally was at the 45-minute mark going into the second half. Like we never came out of the locker room. We
Yeah.
never came out of the locker room. Like it was like we ended that first half on a high of like, dude, it was literally, no pun intended, but it was black and white. Like it was
Yeah.
literally like we came out of the locker room like this and we came back from the locker room like this. Like we were just absolute dog shit.
Yeah.
Absolute
Oh
dog
yeah.
shit. Like we didn't
Yeah.
I feel like we didn't even touch did we even touch the ball in the second half? Like what
Barely.
happened?
Yeah,
And
barely.
if we did touch it, we looked horrible.
Yeah. Exactly.
I
Exactly.
mean, we'll delve more into like the personal performances. But I just can't. This to me is the bottom. This is the end. Oh, this is the beginning of the end. If he's gonna fucking do this, if he's gonna play like this guy Motta, if he can't motivate these guys, if he can't at halftime say, look, you guys are doing a great job. Everything, keep it up. Let's go. Let's do it. Everything. I wasn't 100% with the starting lineup. I wasn't, but I think Gio. What bothers me the most is that first half. Even though I wasn't on par with who the lineup was, I would have changed one or two players. I still said to myself, "We got this. I think we're still good enough." And that's like essentially the point, right? Like our depth is starting to get a little bit more where okay, look, we were up 1-0 with Colomwani, Dushan's on the bench, Constanzao's on the bench. Um I think we had enough. And then did you get and this is my question to you. After that first half, did you say to yourself, "Wow, we're better than Napoli"?
100%. You know what the
I
funny
felt
thing
that
is?
way. I did
I think
anyway.
that we are better than them. We are better than them. You know
Yeah.
why I say that?
Yeah.
Because not just that, but when Napoli scored, it was off of our mistakes. They didn't create it. It
Yep.
was off of our mistakes.
Oh yeah,
Cambiaso losing
100%.
the ball. Remember, if Cambiaso didn't lose that ball, like he passed it,
Yeah,
he
that
passed
was
it to
yeah,
nobody. He
yeah.
passed it to nobody, and then all of a sudden Lukaku crosses it in, and Anguissa scores, and then all of a sudden Locatelli in the box, which we're gonna dive into a little bit later onto
Yeah,
that.
we'll dive into
I
that
don't
one.
understand. I really don't understand what's his problem with tackling in the box like that, especially one.
That's
This
twice
happened.
now.
It's
That's
happened like
twice now.
twice, right? Twice.
Yep.
It happened against Milan. Now it happened against Napoli. Like you can't be doing that in the box. I think every single defender, like 101 here, would know not to tackle in the box because why? Because you're gonna give him basically a nice free pen,
Well,
and then all of a sudden, that's
you
it.
can tackle in the box if you do it the
But you have to
right
get
way.
time.
I think
You have to get
no,
time.
but
Exactly.
I think the way I think that Loca did it out of I don't want to say frustration, but out of desperation. Like he did it almost knowing, holy shit, this team is gone right now. Like my team is gone. It's gone.
Yeah.
It's gone.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, he got penalized for it. He got taken out of the game, which is crazy. Like that, Motta did that to him, but he won't take Coop Miners out. He won't
Yeah.
take
I don't.
Coop
Oh
Miners out,
yeah.
but he'll take Loca out for a stupid mistake. And I'm not saying it. It was a mistake. He went in too hard on that dive. He got too much of the legs, and you got to be smarter than that. And nobody's going to take
Yeah.
that away. But
Yeah.
anybody, I'm sorry, guys, in the chat, you guys want to take me on with Loca? Give me a break. This guy has been our monster all year long. He's been our
Yeah,
monster. He's been the best player of this team this whole year.
I
I'm not.
agree.
There's bigger things here. There are bigger things happening at Juve than Locatelli making a stupid dive in that box. There are bigger things.
Yeah. Yeah, let's read the chat a little bit as well. It
Yep.
says, Thunder Panther says, I don't know how we won against Man City, won against Milan, drew against Inter, and lose against Napoli. Like, listen, it's all because of our mistakes. I think we are the better team. It's just that our mistakes really cost us. It's not just in those games either. It's just also in the little games against Venezia, against Fiorentina, against all these teams that we tied. It's from our mistakes why we're losing so many points.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the biggest thing. Lamchop says, I hear someone's birthday is coming up. Oh, you hear some rumors about my birthday, huh? Yeah, my birthday's in 3 days, and hopefully
Wait
we
a minute.
win
When's your
against
birthday?
Benfica.
Gio, when's your birthday?
The 28th of January.
Oh, it's
In
almost
3 days.
so one of my okay, so one of our best buds, Tony Trim, I think his birthday's Monday.
Wow, so wow, I gotta
We
text him. Oh, I gotta
yeah,
text him. We have to do something
we
special.
should we should do something. We should do a little something. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, no, and that's why I'm gonna be turning 19. So,
Oh my God. You just
wow,
depressed
loving
me
it.
even more, Gio. 19. 19 and living in beautiful Miami in 80-degree
Uh,
weather where it's like -10 right here in New York right now.
yeah, the funny thing is that one of the reasons why I liked Vlahovic too was because Melon just said it as well. 3 days is Vlahovic's birthday as well, and Buffon's birthday, which is also funny.
Oh,
It's
that's
really
good
funny.
company.
Love
That's
it,
good company.
love it. Yeah, so we have not a single CB backup. Well, I have no clue what's going on with the Renato Vega. Supposedly he's coming for his medical soon, which I want to talk about
Melon.
Renato Vega because I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, I want to talk about it, but I want to talk about it more if everybody take me on, I'll go for the punches. If you guys
Mm,
still think that our problem is a center back problem, I don't know what I just don't see it. I'm sorry. I don't see our issue as being a center back issue. I see our issue as being it's a front line issue and it's a Motta issue. I think that
yeah,
number one, Motta is just there's something going on with him where it's a mentality thing. I think that he's just not he might connect with the players in training. They all seem to be very, very affectionate and passionate with him. They do. They do on the TV when the game is on. Sure, they see you could see that, but there's something that he's not connecting with them mentality wise. I think at this point it's a mentality issue. I really do.
yeah. Like I said, what can I say? I
Guys,
mean,
none of
it's
this
just
loss
mentality.
has anything to do with one single play. You guys can
No,
micro manage it as much as you want. Oh, Cambiaso this, Locatelli this, Gatti this, Kalulu this. It's not a single play. This is a mental. They came out of the locker room lost, lost before they even touched the ball. They were lost. They were gone. They were gone. The game was
yeah,
over at halftime. Game was over at
yeah,
halftime.
no.
Sorry.
Yeah. I think the whole team. I blame the whole team
Oh,
at
the
halftime.
whole
I blame the
team,
whole
the
team.
whole
It's
team
not just
came
one
out.
individual. It's just the whole
Nope.
team. The whole team. The whole team, including Motta, including, in my opinion, the management, which I
Yep.
have no clue what the management even thinks, honestly. So, like I said, it's the whole team, Juventus itself, from the ownership and down. That's a
Right.
reflection. What you put on the field, what you show on the field, is a reflection of the management, the ownership, and the coach. That's the whole
Well,
reflection right there.
I wanna comment on something. So Gaetano just brought up a good point.
Yeah.
So at a certain point in this game, we were down 2-1, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Did anybody in the chat and go nuts with it? Did anybody notice how we're down 2-1, which means Napoli is up 2-1, and they kept coming. They kept pushing and pouncing and doing all this.
Yeah.
Juve, I can't remember the last time sporadically around this season, the Milan game, maybe the Leipzig game in Champions League, I felt like that a little bit. Ooh, so
Yeah, there
funny
you
that
go.
that happens.
There you go. Yeah.
But that's what bothers me. That's what kills me. Where we're up a goal and we just we take a
Oh
back
yeah.
thing, and
Yep.
it's almost like everybody just goes and smokes a cigarette, goes to have an espresso, goes to do whatever. There are times when we don't where we do push, but very, very little.
Yeah.
Instead, Napoli was like, I don't give a shit that we're up 2-1. I'm gonna keep, and they know that we're weak building the ball back from the back line. They knew that. Conte knew that, and they just kept pouncing and pouncing, which is what Stuttgart did it. Bruges did it a little bit, not as much. They kind of parked the bus, but like so many teams, even the Venezias of the world did it.
Yep.
And it's come very much, and I said this in our chat, Gio. I hate to say this in January because it is only January. It's not going to work out with Motta. It's not, in my personal opinion. It's just my personal opinion. It's not going to work out because he's stubborn to change. He's stubborn to move certain things, even with the starting lineup. He refuses to sit Coop. Coop needs to sit for a game at least, or two. He refuses to do that. Then again, he refuses to put Coop as an 8. He needs to play as an 8, not as a 10. He's got to stop playing as a 10.
Yeah, exactly.
He's got to try Yildiz in that 10 role. It worked in that Coppa Italia game. Even if it didn't work in that Coppa Italia game, he's got to put Coop back a little bit if he's going to play.
Yeah. No, I don't like it. I don't like it. Yeah.
And then I'll end my vent with this, and then we can go on with the chat and with the live and all of this. Mm-hmm. How, when you're down a goal against Napoli, in Napoli, how do you not bring in, let's go no holds barred here, and let's put in Dusan and Kolomuani up front. He did it, Allegri did it once last year with Milik and Dusan, where they really needed a goal. Yeah. Once I've seen it. Why can't he bring in Dusan in the 60th minute with Kolomuani? Instead of bringing Mbangula, like, what was that move? And then taking Yildiz out. You're taking Yildiz out. But Coop is there. But then he keeps Coop in.
Yeah, it made no sense.
I don't understand.
Yeah, it made no sense. Yeah. And not just that, but Severino, I mean, I agree with that Kolomuani Vlahovic type of like duo, because I think that if we sit Coop, right, we put in that Kolomuani, right, we have Vlahovic as well on the top, and we put Kolomuani a little bit behind him
as a false nine,
like right a little bit behind him. He'll be like,
yes,
you know how Lautaro and Marcus Thuram
and Thuram, yes,
right?
Well
Lautaro
said.
Lautaro is that type of player to basically create. He's the one that's very good on his feet, and then you have the goal scorer, which would be Thuram, and the same thing goes. Vlahovic, the goal scorer, and you have Kolomuani.
I will say this. So when Juve was even in the talks with Kolomuani, my immediate reaction as a Juve fan was, it's not Dusan who's going to lose playing time. It should be Coop Miners who loses playing time.
Coop. Yeah.
Because I want to start playing with two guys up front. And I'm not saying I want to play a 3-5-2, but I would start playing a 4-4-2 with this team.
4-4-2, I think, would have been, also solid, as well. But why not?
Right.
Why not even a 4-3-3? I want
to play both of them up front. Have Kolomuani play like a Xerxes did last year. Yeah. Dusan is going to be a lone striker up top. Put Kolomuani behind him or playing off of him, the way kind of like Dusan and Chiesa did a little bit last year.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that I want him to play as a 10. I want him to play as a false 9. And then I don't want to see Coop Miners right now. I don't. Unless you're going to play Coop Miners in the 8 role, I don't want to see Coop Miners playing as a 10. He's not a 10. Maybe he was
I
with
can say, yeah.
Atalanta under Gasperini, but he's not under Motta. He's not. I'm sorry, guys. It's freaking January 20 something, and this guy hasn't done a thing. He's had
Yeah.
little flashes of moments, but he either needs to sit or he needs to play as an 8.
Yeah.
Play as
Exactly.
an 8.
I agree. Play as an 8. Exactly. It's the biggest thing that we need to do, and I hope sooner or later Motta finally figures it out, because otherwise his job is really going to be on the line.
Yeah.
Like, it's going to be really on the line. But like I said, I'll give him the credit of the doubt. We'll give him to the end of the season. I like, listen.
Well,
I don't like to quit on anybody. Anybody can change, during the midseason. Like I said, but it's very hard when he's showing the stubbornness, during all these games, especially with Koopmeiners not even pulling him out, which is, to me, he should have pulled him out a long time ago, because this guy Koopmeiners needs to definitely sit. But yeah, no, let's go into the chat and read some comments as well. Wow, this guy says he's calling me young now. Bellin. Lamb Chop says 19 and having the best podcast around. I love it. Love that comment. Pin that comment. Love it. Thank you so much. Gaetano says in February we have Empoli, Como, Inter, Cagliari, Verona, Serie A. I won 12 points. Oh yeah, no, I want to win all of them.
Yeah, that Inter one is
that Inter one is gonna scare me a little bit, Sev, because if we drop points against Empoli and Como, we have that Inter game, and if something happens with that game, if they end up beating us, which I hope not, I'm telling you right now, I think Motta will be sacked. I think really Motta will be sacked.
Gio, I'm gonna go bigger. I'm sorry. Today to me was the.
You think so?
Yeah.
Wow.
Obviously, he's not going anywhere. They're not going to get rid of him. Juve is not going to fire a guy in January. That's not their DNA. That's not how we work. I get it. But as a fan, I don't see what this guy's doing. I don't get it. I would at least say, okay, maybe his system doesn't work, or methodically what he's doing I don't agree with. Those are all things apart. When you can't motivate your team from 45 minutes to the next 45 minutes, and they completely come out of nowhere, and they're just like shit. Like, they were absolute shit after that.
Yeah.
They looked like a Serie S G team coming out of the locker room. Like, I don't know what happened, and I'm sorry, there's nobody else to blame but him in that sense. If it was one or two guys, I'd be like, oh, okay, he's having a bad day, he's having this. Bro, the whole team was horrible.
Yeah.
That's a coach thing. That's not a player thing where you're like, oh, okay. I was ready to say the man of the match was Gatti today, if that makes any sense. Gatti was the only, like, to me, Gatti and Kalulu maybe a little bit. Nico played
Di Gregorio?
okay.
I say Di Gregorio.
Di Gregorio's up there too.
He made
a couple
save.
Of weird. He made that one save that was insane.
Oh, yeah.
But see, when I'm watching that and I'm watching that save, I get mad because I'm like, he shouldn't be making that save, because we completely lost control of the game and they got bombarded. And a team like Napoli, a team like Atalanta, Inter, Benfica, for example, on Wednesday, they're going to pounce on stuff like that.
Yeah. Oh, I'm scared for that game too now, Sev. Oh, the Benfica game is really scaring me, guys, now.
Yeah.
Because the way that we just came out of this game, not good at all. And I'm really nervous because we have a bad record against Benfica or against Portuguese teams in general. So
yeah.
Not good for sure. But it says Gaetano says here, but Motta needs to change this mentality. This is his work 100%. It's Motta.
Yeah.
Motta is the one that's controlling. Like, at halftime, I would have been like, keep the intensity up. Don't let the other team breathe. Yeah. Don't let them back into the game. But I can't see what Motta's really saying to him at halftime, because, like I said, how do you let a team back into the game? I don't get it. I really don't get it. And Motta's like, I don't know why this is happening. This is, this just be, a moment, this and that. No, 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 no. I'm done with the excuses when he says that, because I heard it at a couple press conferences where he
Yeah.
did say that. It's not just that. It's to keep the intensity up and go after that second goal, third goal, fourth. Keep going, keep going, keep pushing. Don't embarrass the opponent. Embarrass them. You're Juventus. You're not supposed to sit back. You go and you fight to the end.
They did embarrass them. I don't want to say they embarrassed Napoli in the first half, but Napoli and I will say this: Napoli and the whole Milan game, both halves. It's almost as if they went into those games, Milan, both halves, and Napoli in this first half today. They looked out, not out. Like, they looked like, holy crap, this isn't what we expected. They looked a little kind of blindsided. They were like, this isn't the Juve we expected.
Yeah.
And that's what I wanted them to do. And then out of nowhere, they come out of the second half and they looked absolutely lost. And what is a guy like Conte going to do? They're going to pounce on that. They're going to, you know what Conte said to them? Guys, they're losing their shit. Pounce, 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 pounce. You scored that second goal? Pounce even more. Pounce. Keep going, keep going. This is Juve we're playing. This isn't Venezia. This isn't Cagliari we're playing. This is Juve. We got to keep going, keep going, keep going. And that's what Conte does. And to his credit, he did the right, he was perfect in it. He was really, really perfect in it.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what Conte does. He's the guy that gives you, as soon as he comes into that team, he gives you the team grinta. He gives the team grinta, which, in my opinion, we have the better team. We need that fighting spirit.
Oh, 100%.
We need that.
100%.
We need that fighting spirit.
100%.
That, in my opinion, we have the players. We have the players. Motta needs to make a little bit of tweaks as well on his positioning where putting players. But that fighting spirit is key. If not just that, but in that second half, it's worrying me even more because I'm wondering now: did Motta lose the locker room? Did Motta really lose the locker room from that second half? What did he say? I really wonder, and I want to come back. I want to come to Matteo Camisa's comment in a bit, but I wonder what was
Matteo,
the halftime.
what's up?
I wonder, and what's going on, Matteo? Welcome to the stream. Share the content, everybody. Share the content. Let's get up to 15 viewers and like and subscribe. Let's go. But yeah, no. I want to go to this comment though from Mr. Anthony Lafleur, the Milanistas in the chat. Says, as I expected with you guys, Conte inspires his players to show grinta, and you guys capitulated. Simple as that. 100%.
I disagree. No, but wait.
In the second half, I think. In the second half, we did. First half, I think we showed Napoli a little bit.
I know you're a Milan fan. I get it. You're gonna just pick up on all the bullshit. If you think that Napoli was the better team in this game, then you need your head examined. Do you know who the better team was today? Not.
Yeah. Oh. I think Sev had a couple of difficulties. As soon as he said that, wow. Sev is going to join back. Just give him a second, I think. But no, I'm going to read a couple more people's chats. Sorry about that, everybody. Says, Anthony the Inter. No, he's a Milanista. Lukaku was in Gatti's pocket for 88 minutes of the 95. Listen, about the Lukaku, I don't know. I really don't know. Definitely something. There you are, Sev.
You there, Gio?
Yeah, you hear me?
1 second.
Yep, you hear me? All good? Yeah, so we got Lukaku was in Gatti's pocket for 88 minutes of the 95.
There you are. You hear me?
You good? Yeah, I hear you.
No, okay, so let me just really quickly finish my point, and then we can keep going. Juve did not lose this game and draw. How many games have we drawn this year?
I think like 13. Well, in total, I think it's like 16. But
Yeah.
13 in the league. 13 in the league.
Okay. My point being, we have never drawn all these games and lost today because we got outplayed. This is just my opinion. That's why you have me on. It's my opinion. We are drawing and losing this game today because we beat ourselves. If you guys think and you guys watched that first half today, and you guys can honestly tell me that Napoli is a better team than Juve, then I'm sorry, not to be disrespectful. I'm not trying to be, but we're a better team than Napoli. I'm sorry. We're a better team than Napoli. We are.
We
We
are.
showed it in
We
the
are.
first half. And we showed it without playing our full A squad. There was no Kunsensao in the first half. There was no Dusan in the first half. There was, well, I don't want to say Coop Miners because I don't consider him part of our A squad anymore. But my point being is that if you put your 11 best players on that field, we're better than Napoli. We are. I'm sorry, we are.
Yeah. Yep.
And we showed it not having our best 11, and Napoli didn't know Napoli didn't have a shot even in the zone. That one Politano volley they had, I want to say, was in that first half. Other than that, they looked lost. Lost. If I was a Napoli fan in that first half, I'd be like, holy shit, who the hell is this team that they're in fifth place and they're completely outplaying us? So we know we could do it. We know we could do it. We know we could do it.
Yep.
And when you come out in the second half and you're completely a different team, that's Motta. 100% that's Motta. That is not Giuntoli. That is not, I mean, I have my beef with Giuntoli too, don't get me wrong. I have a lot of issues with him. But I'm saying the team that was on the field was good enough to win this game. And I'm tired of saying that.
Yeah.
We could beat all of these teams easily, and we just don't. We don't. We have lapses. We have complete mishaps where we just look lost at times. The formations go haywire. Like it just doesn't make any sense. And then we start to get lazy. That's what I saw today. We got lazy with a lot of shit. Like all of a sudden we can't control possession, but you controlled. What was the possession? I'm curious to know the numbers. Gio, maybe you could bring them up. What the possession rate was in the first half as opposed to the second half. It was just insanity to me. It was insane. Insane.
I got it here. Yeah, no, I 100% agree with you with the it's just total difference from the first to the second. I think in the first we really I think we're the better team in terms of I think being a little bit more clinical and also being the better team just playing. Then in the second half we turned the switch.
Yeah.
That's it. Let me see here.
I while you're looking that up, I'll say this. Do I want Motta gone now? The adult of me and the knowledgeable me says obviously not, because that'll create so much more harm than good. But I'm sorry, I just don't like any of the stuff he's doing lately. I just don't. I don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't like
same
it.
here. Yeah, same here. I just want to remind everybody, make sure if you are new to like and subscribe, also share the content. Let's go, everybody. And I want to answer this question here from Matteo. Says,
yeah, good point.
Today was ridiculous. What was the halftime talk like? I don't understand.
Yeah.
Like I said, I don't know. And Gaetano actually brings up a crazy comment from Meret, Napoli's goalkeeper, says, what Conte said in the dressing room says nothing. Only 2 tactical tips he trusts in us. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I think that's true, but at the same time, who knows? Who knows what really happened?
I think we need to stop giving Napoli and Conte the credit that we're all giving them that they got this win out. I think that it was more us beating ourselves. I'm sorry. I don't see Napoli as I'm not sitting here losing 2-1 and saying, wow, they fucking owned us today. Like we just had no shot. I don't feel that at all. And I haven't felt that all year. And that's what it's so annoying to me, because I haven't felt that. I haven't felt that we go into a game and we're like, wow, we got outplayed. Like we really got outplayed. I haven't felt that. I really didn't. and especially today. Oh my God.
Yeah, no,
Napoli,
oh my
if
God.
Napoli wins the Scudetto this year, I'm going to be so disgruntled because I'm like, they're not that good. They're not that good. They're not.
In my opinion, we are the better team. But here's the
Yes.
thing: when we go up that 1-0, we collapse. We
So what do we do,
collapse. We
Gio?
collapse.
So Gio, what do we do? Do we hope that they don't score? That Juve doesn't score until the 70th? Like, what do we do?
No,
Like, what's
no.
our mindset supposed to be?
Well, here's the thing. We go up 1-0. We keep going after them. That's how Napoli did it to us.
Right,
Napoli
cool.
did the
But
same thing.
then you need Motta to smarten the fuck up and be like, okay, bring
I
it,
know,
keep
but
bringing it, keep bringing it.
like I said, and not just that, but listen, Sev, I'm almost 19 years old. Like I said, and
Yep,
I'm
me too.
saying it. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yep.
crazy. It's crazy to me that I'm seeing it. Everybody else is seeing it from the outside, but Motta's still not seeing it. And he's a top professional coach. That, to me, is
Is he
mind-blowing.
though? Is
Mind-blowing.
he? Is he?
Good question. That's a good question. I think that he is going to be a top coach. Who knows with Juve? Who knows? I don't know yet with Juve. There's always those type of coaches that they don't do well in this club, but then they do well in the next club that they go to.
Yeah.
So you never know. But
I
right
my
now,
issue, and I don't know if you were able to read it in the chat. So after I watched the game today, and Matteo, very good point. I agree with you. I brought it up is that I think that going with Motta was, I don't want to say it was a mistake. I just think that his vision and message of style and all this stuff was you're going from one extreme to another, right? So you went from an extreme of park the bus, cortomuso type with Allegri, who's going to stick to his guns and is going to be very pretentious in his ways of this is my way and my way has worked. And Allegri has won how many Scudettis, you know? And so
yeah,
that was going to be his defense. He's going to be stubborn and he's going to say, this is my way and my way is going to work. And if it
yeah,
doesn't work, you could fire me. And that's what they did, right? I think
exactly.
you went I think you went from one extreme to another where Motta, who has no integrity, zero. I don't know why some of our Juve fans thought that he was the best person for this job. He has no integrity, none. What has he won? What has this guy done? Okay, cool. He brought Bologna to Champions League. He didn't win the Scudetto. He got
Mm-hmm.
Bologna into what, fourth place last year or fifth place? I don't even remember what place it was.
I think it was fourth or fifth around there.
Fourth or fifth. With the Xerxes and Calafiori, who aren't there anymore, and Italiano's doing better than he did at
Oh
this
yeah,
point right now. So
yeah,
everybody kills Sevi. Everybody kills Sevi because Sevi wanted Italiano. I wanted a guy who's going to be an offensive minded coach, who's going to have high possession, but is going to still stick to the basics. This guy's trying to reinvent the wheel. And that's what
yeah,
bothers me. We weren't supposed to be that team. We were supposed to be a team that just let's just carry it along. Use the
no,
players that you have. Use the players that Giuntoli is getting for you because he's gotten you some crazy good players. He
yeah,
has. I'm sorry. Conceição is an amazing player. Duram has been amazing. Douglas, when he does play, has been really good. Kalulu is good. Di Gregorio is good. They're all good players. But my issue with him is that he's trying to constantly reinvent his style. Like and Gio, you might know this from being in the States. This analytical type of like Billy Bean. They made a movie called Moneyball about it. Like he's trying to reinvent the game.
yeah,
That's what he did, and he was successful with it with Bologna. God bless him, he did it good. But look at what happened. Look at what happened. It's not working with us. It's
yeah,
not. I'm sorry, it's not working with us. How many? How much time are you going to give this guy? Now, clearly, it's Juve. We're not going to fire a guy in the middle of the season, but I'm just
yeah,
sorry. He's got to get off the stubbornness and say, you know what? Coop needs to sit. You know what? This needs to happen. You know what? I'm gonna play Yildiz as a 10. Boom. Let's change it up a little bit. The guy won't change shit. He won't change. He refuses.
yeah. Exactly. And Arteta's Lipo has a couple questions here. It says, how can you have doubts about Thiago Motta? Why aren't you trusting the process? Motta is only in phase one.
Because this is
True.
Juventus, bro.
Yeah,
This is
it's not
Juventus. This
Bologna.
isn't. Come
It's not
on.
Arsenal, buddy. It's not Arsenal, buddy. It's Juventus, man. Juventus, we win. We want to win now. It's not like we want to win in the next 5 years, brother. Come on. We want to win now, bro. It's not like,
can't
listen,
stand
I
the
can
term
wait.
I'm so sorry. I'm so
Yeah,
done with listening of
yeah.
trust the process.
I can't.
The
I can't
process
anymore.
doesn't exist with Juve, bro.
Yeah,
Otherwise, then go root for Udinese if you
Yeah,
want to
man.
trust the process. Or
Yeah,
Atalanta,
you
go
can.
trust the process.
Yeah, you can't. You can't. At Juve, you can't trust the process. It's either win. It's the club. It's literally in the motto: win, win, win. Everything is about winning. Vincere, vincere, vincere.
Right.
È l'unica
And
cosa
at
che
the
conta.
very least,
That's it.
and at the very least, if you do lose, I want you to look better than they did today losing.
Yeah.
Because they looked like absolute dog shit. If they worked their asses off, if they were going hard to the end and they lost the game, then I'd be like, all right, at least Motta's getting his vision across. He's getting his message across. That second half looked like trust the process. Come on, guys. What are we talking about here? What are we talking about?
Yeah, not just
That's
that, but also
that's not
says,
trust the process.
yeah, 100% agree with you, Seth. And also, a new person on the channel as well that just came in has Ali Juve 227 says, what do you think of Motta? Do you think if we don't make Champions League, he will get sacked? Oh, 100%. He's gone if we don't make Champions
If
League.
we don't
He's
make
gone.
top 4 or whatever it's going
He's
to be,
gone.
top 5, whatever.
Yep.
If we get the 5th position,
He's gone.
In my opinion, Motta should be gone now. But Juve is not going to do that. They're gonna ride this out because it'll create mayhem if they get rid of him now.
I think it's the better choice to stick with him now, Seth. The reason why I say that is because
No, they have to. No, they have to. They have to.
If we do sack him now, where is that going to lead us?
Yeah, you have
You know
no
what I mean?
options right now.
Yeah,
There's nothing better on the horizon. You'd have to wait till the end of the year.
Yeah, exactly.
But 100%. If they don't make Champions League, oh my god, oh my god. I'm not. Let me put it this way: I'm not coming on your channel because, like, you'll get banned or something.
No, but no. I mean, if that happens, that'll be just crazy. I mean, look at this comment says, why don't you give him 5 years and 800 million to spend? Dude, we don't have that kind of money.
Yeah.
Juve is just working with loans and stuff like that, brother. Juve's working with loans, man. It's not like that.
The guy.
Okay, so yeah,
Anthony, he spent $187 million to fix this team, and if you guys still think that on paper, after that first half, that Juve wasn't better than Napoli, I don't know what to tell you. I really don't. You guys aren't seeing the bigger picture. Look at the bigger picture here. There's a much bigger picture.
Yeah. This is Motta's first season coaching a big club, and it's showing on the pitch 100%.
Yep.
Like I said, there's levels. There's levels from Bologna. What it is at Bologna and what it is at Juve, man. It's big levels. But in my opinion, he should already know that because he's played in top clubs before.
Yeah.
He's played, and he knows what the pressure is. He should, like I said, there's no excuses. Why don't you let him? Oh my gosh! Like I said, what can I say? What can I say about Juve though? You're winning 1-0 at halftime. What do you say to the players? Keep up the intensity. Keep it up.
Yeah.
Keep it up. Keep it up. Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going. Like, you don't tell them.
You want to know what I think he said?
What do you think?
I think he said, we're up 1-0. We're on the road. You guys are playing great. I think he said keep it up a little bit. I think he did. I don't think he actually said to them, hey guys, take it down a notch because we got Benfica on Wednesday. I don't think he said that. If he ever, God forbid, if I ever heard him say that, I would fucking...
Oh, man. Yeah,
that's it. To say.
I probably would throw a chair at this point.
Right, exactly. But I think that he said, we're up on the road. And I think that he was playing for a tie. I really do.
Yeah.
I think he did. And then he overstepped and said, maybe he turned some of the guys, not down a little bit, but he was just like, guys, but be careful. Nobody get hurt. Watch the yellow cards. Watch this. We got Benfica on Wednesday, and the organization's thing is to make round of the next round of Champions League because we need the money. So like I think it was more along those lines, like a little bit more down to earth type of like. I don't think he jacked them up and said, let's go, which is what me or you, Gio, would have done at halftime. Hey, we're
Yeah.
beating Napoli 1-0 on the road. You guys, it should be 2-0 because of the Yildiz fuck up. But hey, let's go. Let's keep up the intensity. Let's keep go. I want possession 90% of the time. Did you see today, by the way, how many games in the past do you see Motta yelling, everybody up, everybody up?
So many times. I mean,
Shockingly
a little
today,
bit.
I didn't see
I didn't
that.
see him. Yeah, I didn't see him do that. I don't know why. I honestly didn't see him do
No, it's
that.
so weird because he
Yeah.
played the Cortomuso game today. He was like, all right, everybody. Dude, you could see it in the moves that he made. He took Yildiz out. In what minute was it?
Like, I think it was like around the
Let's take
60th?
our best offensive player out of the game.
Yeah.
Like, come on. What are you doing
Yeah,
here?
Yeah, exactly. That's why I criticize Motta's the game management. I think everything. But Matteo says here, Conte in one competition to focus on is a match made in heaven.
Yep.
I 100% agree. And if he was in the same amount of competitions, I think with this Napoli team, they would not be in first place. They would not be in first place. If they were, I'm telling you right now, Sev, they would not be in first place.
I don't know.
Because
I don't know.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
Because when Conte has so many competitions, Sev,
well,
you have to
that's his
also remember.
history, right? That's his history. He's famous
Exactly.
for being that way. But then again, this is his alma mater, right? Like this is his baby. Juve is his baby. He wanted to come here.
Yeah.
Giuntoli didn't want him, and we'll never know. That's one of the things that we'll never know.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I'm one of the guys who wanted either him or, and I know I'm going to get killed for this once I say it, I wanted Italiano. I'm sorry. I think Italiano to me would have been perfect here. Or, second, I wanted Conte. I did not, it's not that I didn't want Motta, it's just that I wasn't ready for him yet. For this squad, for this organization. He's way too young, way too inexperienced, and it's showing. It's showing.
Yeah, exactly. And that's like one of the things I'm like, why? Gaetano says Motta is 43. He is young. He never won anything because he worked for Bologna, Spezia, and Genoa. There you go.
Yep.
There you go, right there.
He just said, yeah.
This guy with Calafiori, man. Don't talk about Calafiori, please. Oh man. I don't like Italiano, but he's doing good. Yeah, no, he is. I say that he's definitely doing good, but I don't think he's good because he hasn't reached, I think, the milestone of winning a silverware yet. Severino.
Well, neither did
crazy,
Motta, and we got him.
True. Yeah, true. But call me crazy. If Motta does get sacked, I want to go for Gasperini. I want to go for Gasperini so bad. I think that he would make Juve. I think he knows. He knows.
Gio, I tactically 100% agree with you. Like, I think that Gasperini has shown a million signs of this, right?
Yep.
What I'm scared of is the Coop Miners factor, where and all of these players that they leave that fucking organization and then they turn to shit. So
I don't understand that. I don't understand it. It's like
every
I don't
single
get
time.
It
either. I don't. But then again, players leave. Like De Gatelare, for example, leaves Milan, and he's a superstar at Atalanta.
Yep.
Like I guarantee you, if Coop Miners left Juve today and went back to Atalanta, he'd have 15 goals by the end of the season. Like, it's just insane to me. It's insane what Gasperini gets out of those players and that he gets them there. Yeah. So, as much as I would say, I would take a poll on Gasperini at this point, but I'd be paranoid about it.
Yeah. Like I said, what can I say, man? What can I say? And Banglo and Savannah says, actually, let me go back and read this comment from Matteo. Sorry, Matteo.
Yeah.
Says, Motta needs time to build his vision but he might not get the time.
Yeah.
100% agree with that.
Well,
100% agree with
Matteo,
that.
I'll say this. I'll respond to this. Juve gave Pirlo a shot without ever coaching a legitimate team. And by legitimate, I mean a Serie A, let alone Juventus, who's a Champions League team, who's, up there, and they gave him a shot. They just did the same with Pirlo. I'm sorry, with Motta. They gave Motta a shot. Why? Because Motta is, in their eyes, which I disagreed with when they did it, he was an up-and-coming, analytical, trying to make his own new style of playing, and it succeeded in Bologna, right? And I'm not going to say, oh, it was Bologna. It's not Juve. Cool.
Yeah.
But you had a system there that worked with those type of players.
Exactly.
You had a set of players that bought into it, it worked, and it connected. And sometimes that happens with teams in any sport, not just soccer. It happens in any sport where your vision connects with some of them. Now, if you go and look with some of those players, like you go look at Xerxes at Manchester, it's not worked.
Yeah.
Calafiori with Arsenal has not worked. Like it's not working. They're not connecting.
They're not connecting.
They're not connecting. And
he
now
might
Motta
score. Yeah. No, I mean,
now
like
Juve with Motta, it's not connecting.
Yeah.
So
No,
sometimes
it's the same
you
thing.
just have to tip your cap and say, kudos to that year. It worked. You got into, I don't know, they got into what, fourth place, fifth place last year, and they were able to get to Champions League. And what was the big deal? That Bologna got into Champions League. And that basically was his resume.
Yeah.
That was his resume, right? Like, so that all he had to do was put on his resume, I took Bologna to Champions League. Okay, cool. Now you hire them, but he shouldn't have gone to a Juve. He should have gone to like a Fiorentina or a team that's like borderline, like a Roma, like mid-table type team to push you to the next level.
Yeah.
And that's why I'll argue the fact of, yes, everybody knows that I want the Italiano. Okay, fine. You could say the same thing about him. So then why don't you go after Conte? Conte is an integrity part. He's gotten there. He's done this before. He's done it. He's done it. He's gotten people there. He's won Scudetti. He's been that player. And I feel like Giuntoli got Motta because he could puppet him. He could control him. He could say, hey, you're not crazy with me going to get this player. I'm giving you your shot.
Yeah.
I'm giving you your shot, so you better just like come along for the ride and deal with what's going on. And I think that's the issue. Giuntoli was trying to completely make this his baby, and that's fine. And that's why I think Giuntoli will be on the hot seat too, eventually. Not yet, but eventually he'll be on the hot seat too. But I think he's going to be on the hot seat because of Motta.
Yeah.
Motta's in over his head here, guys. He's in over his head. I'm sorry to tell you.
Yeah, no, exactly. And Melon says player rating 7G. We'll do that towards the end. We'll talk about that.
Oh, yeah.
About the player ratings. We'll do the player ratings towards the end of the stream. Like Juventus, we are so bad. Of course, we are. Like I said, Juve right now, we're shit. We're shit. What can I say? Who cares about having Benfica Wednesday? We need to finish top 4 and have a strong run in the Serie A. That's more important. Exactly. I 100% agree with you,
Matteo, don't forget, we get money if we qualify for the next round of the Champions League. We get more money.
True, but what do you think is more, I think, valuable? Making that top 4 or just that Champions League money?
Well, I think they want to, if they tie or beat Benfica, we're automatically in, right? Or we're already automatically in. Are we already automatically in?
We're going to the playoffs.
To the playoffs.
But
do we get a bump in money if we make it that we made it to the
playoffs? I think so. We get like a little bit, but the thing is if we tie or lose, we have a big chance on versing either Bayern Munich or Real Madrid.
Yeah, I heard that we're in like
Real Madrid.
We're in some stupid like draw.
Death. Like death draw.
Thing. Yeah.
Yeah. and
But guys,
that is worrying.
I have to tell you again, I'm going to reiterate what we said. I don't get scared anymore. I don't. Was anybody, Gio, I'll ask you this, and then anybody in the chat,
Hmm?
was anybody scared going into this game? That Napoli is in first place. And
Not
when you
really, no.
played Manchester City, when you played Inter this year, when you played these monster teams, were you scared? I wasn't scared.
No, I mean, I
I
wasn't
wasn't like, oh
scared.
my God, we're going to lose 4-0. I didn't think that
Yeah, no.
once.
I was optimistic on how we're gonna come out. That was the
Bro,
main
do you know what my
thing. I
prediction
wasn't
was
like
for this
scared.
game?
What was it, like a draw?
Three to
I think
one
it
Juve.
was 3-1 Juve. Oh yeah.
I
I
I
said
thought
2-1 Juve.
I thought that we were gonna, because we've done it all year long where we're like against the big teams, we bring our shit. Like we bring it. Like
Yeah.
we're up to the task. Like we're on the ball. And in the first half, we did it. In the first half, we
Yeah.
did it. I'm sorry, that game. If we would have played the second half just like the first half, Juve would have won that game 3-0, 2-1, whatever it was.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, Gaetano says here, our defense is McKenna, Gatti, Kalulu, and Cambiaso. Is it Juve level? Question mark. Like Barzali, Bonucci, Chiellini, Patrice
Mm.
Evra.
I mean, we're never
Oh
gonna
man.
have those three guys.
Yeah.
Those days are over.
Those were
I
legendary.
think I think I think McKenny playing in that left back fullback role, he's not a fullback. The fact that so here's my take on it. The fact that people want McKenny in that fullback role right now
Yeah.
shows that Juntuli doesn't have anybody else after we lost um Cabal. Like I
Yeah.
look at it that way. The fact that Savona's playing as much as he is, and he's in over his head too. Savona,
Yeah.
like you could tell it. He has his moments, but when you're starting McKenny, who's a natural midfielder, and McKenny's played everywhere, everywhere.
Yeah.
But McKenny needs to be in the midfield, guys. Like, what are we talking about here? If you guys had a legit fullback, here's a hot take. Everybody loves McKenny right now, right? Because he's been playing so good all year. If Juventus had a real integral
Mm-hmm.
fullback, McKenny wouldn't start ever.
Yeah, no.
Ever. You want to know why? Because you're not taking Loca out, you're not taking Turam out, and we all know that you're
Easy,
not
yep.
taking Coop Miners out. So he would never start. The only
Yeah.
reason why McKenny is starting is because we're weak in the fullback. That's
Yep.
it. And when he did start in the midfield, it was because Turam was either hurt or not ready yet. Now, Turam and Loca have proven that they're our midfield. That's it. Those two guys, that's it. Those are perfect. That pivot, everything they do is perfect. The only issue is Coop Miners.
Yeah.
That's your
That's my
issue in the
problem.
midfield.
Yep. But that's Motta's job to adjust, right? To make sure that those players start to gel, to build chemistry, right? That's his part. That's Motta's part, which I
Yep.
don't get. I don't get why he doesn't do that. You know, I know that he's stubborn, but you have to learn how to adapt to difficult situations like this. Because if you don't, then who knows what's gonna happen to your even coaching career in the future. But
Yeah.
yeah, Mateo Camisa says here, Motta also had them for a couple years or whatever it was, and got to build it up with them. Not sure which team I
Yes.
think he's talking
Yeah, he
about.
did. He did.
Yeah,
Well, I think he's talking about the players he had with Bologna.
Bologna. Yeah. Well, like I said, that the first season with Motta and Bologna, he was shit. Like he wasn't doing good. But then in the second season, it was way better. I mean, they qualified for Champions League the second season. That's why I say maybe. That's why it's hard because you can't wait at Juve. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a
You
different
can't
thing.
wait at
It's a
Juve.
different thing. I want to comment on what Matteo was saying here because he brings up a point that I brought up, and I didn't get a chance to talk to you on your lives the last week.
Yeah.
With Cambiaso leaving.
Yeah.
Um,
Let's talk about Cambiaso.
so I have a very big issue with this. And I know it's not going to look very good right now because he looks like shit the last month.
Yeah.
I don't like the Cambiaso selling. I think even if you got 90 million for him, I wouldn't sell him. Only because
Mm.
we're setting a precedent here. If you're going to sell one of your best players, who's to say they're not going to sell Bremer or Yildiz or Locatelli?
Mm.
So my issue is, okay, fine. Let's sell Cambiaso for I don't think they'll sell him for anything under 70 or 75 million. But okay,
Yeah.
so let's say you get 75 million for him, which is it's the majority of that is all capital. That's all green because you didn't pay much for him. I think we paid like 10 or 15 million for him or whatever. So the
Yeah.
majority of that money is all profit. And then you say to
Mm.
yourself, oh, okay, I'm going to go replace him. I'll go get a fullback for 15 or 20 million. I'll go get this guy in the midfield for another 20 or 30 million, and I'll go get another winger or whatever. But my issue is more of you're it's a vicious cycle, which means like you're gonna constantly be in that sense of we're not building anything.
Mm.
Nothing is being built here.
Yeah.
And the second that you start to get some bricks to build that squad, that core, you're selling them. You're selling them. So
Yeah.
Cambiaso's on a high right now. He's on a
Mm.
high. I mean, maybe not the last few weeks, but he's on a high, which means why does Pep Guardiola want him, supposedly? Why does he want him? Because he's on a high. So Juve looks at it as, hey, we paid 10 or 50 million for this guy, and we basically got him from nowhere, from a Serie A B team, right? Where did Cambiaso come from? I don't even know
I
where we
think he
got
came
him
from
from. Did we get
Genoa.
him?
He came from Genoa.
Oh, it was
He came from
Genoa?
Genoa first, and then we loaned him out to actually Motta'S Bologna the first season. Can we do that, Seth?
Right, which is insane, right? And
Yeah.
it cost us nothing to get him, essentially. Now you could go and
Yeah.
Juntali looks at that move and says, okay, Manchester City, because all of a sudden Pep Guardiola and Real Madrid, who's been another rumored team that wants him, we could sell him.
Yeah.
And that means financially we could go and we could put ourselves straight in the books and we could finally start being not in debt. But
Yeah.
what happens when you go and take the money that you got for Cambiaso and you go and get 3 players? Let's say you can get 3 average to above average players, but you're not winning.
Mm.
You're not winning with them because let's just say they don't pan out.
Yeah.
Hypothetically, they don't pan out. You're right back in the hole again.
Yeah.
That's where my issue is with this. It's like, and you know what you're doing? It's the risk of losing a core. I want a core here, and I'm sure you do too, Gio.
Yeah.
Like you want
Of course.
a core of guys where you're gonna like, these are my 3 or 4 or 5 guys, and I'm gonna build a team around them. So I said this.
Yeah.
I had a rant the other day when this Cambiaso thing came out. I had a rant where I said, okay, cool. So you're gonna sell Cambiaso? Okay, fine. Sell Cambiaso. 3 years ago, when they signed Dusan, they went to Dybala and they said, you're not part of the project anymore because we're going to go get Dusan. Meanwhile, that made
Mm-hmm.
no sense because they don't play the same position. Dusan's a striker. Dybala is a 10/midfielder, like a Messi type player. That made
Yeah.
no sense to me that he was out of the project. Okay, whatever. You're doing the same thing to Dusan now. Right now,
Exactly.
in June, they're going to go to Dusan and say, you're not part of the project anymore. You're not. You're not part of the project. Why? It's not because he's not good enough, or it's because he won't lower his salary, which is absolute bullshit. I
Mm-hmm.
never understood that.
Mm.
But okay, fine. He won't lower his salary from 12 million to 9 million because that'll make such a world of a difference for Juventus's payroll.
Yeah.
But whatever, he's not part of the project anymore. But if he had 20 goals right now, then he'd be part of the project.
Yeah.
Miraculously, he'd
Yeah.
be part of the project. I don't see that.
Yeah.
My issue is more of and Reno brings this up all the time. I think it's above Giuntoli and Motta. I think it's more of a franchise organizational thing where I think we need a vision, a real vision, and a real message to say. And Alberto from AJC says this all the time. We need somebody at the top above Giuntoli to set a precedent with this club. Like, we need somebody to say, look, this is our core, this is our vision, this is our vision, this is what we're going to do. This is what we want to be at. And you can't do that when you're just constantly cycling through players. Chiesa wasn't part of the vision. Dybala is not part of the vision. Dusan now is not part of the vision. And now apparently Cambiasso is not part of. If you're willing to sell them, then they're not part of the vision. Like, what are we doing here? Like, who's next? Yildiz? Are you going to sell Yildiz next year?
Yeah.
Loca's arguably been our best player this whole year.
Oh, man. And that'll be such a big mistake.
Locatelli's been our best player. Everybody, since we got him from Sassuolo, everybody's like, oh, when's Loca going to... Loca is your captain now and your best player. Are you going to sell him? Maybe not now because the market, there isn't much for him. But what happens when the market goes up for him a little bit? Are you just going to be like, okay, Loca, you're not part of the project anymore. You're not part of our future. Who the fuck is part of our future? Who is it? That's my issue with this.
That's the thing. We don't know. The management doesn't know. know.
Okay,
exactly.
Like I said, to Alberto's point, like, we need a management team that needs to know where we're going, exactly where. And we thought it was right with Giuntoli and Motta. We all thought this was the new vision of Juve. Like, he's going to go and get the player. He spent 180 million or 170 million to get Douglas and Thuram and everything. Some of them panned out. Thuram has been fire, bro. Thuram has been a monster. What a monster that guy's been for us. He started off a little bit cold, but the last 2 months, Thuram's been amazing. Amazing. What a beast in the middle of the midfield. Obviously, Loca's having a career year. Kalulu's having a great year. Those are all good moves by him, by Giuntoli. Chico has been great. Nico has been okay. I'll give him a half and half, but Coop Miners, bro. Let's talk about Coop Miners. Gio, go at it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I just collabed with another big guy. He's in the Juve community. Yeah. I collabed with him before he's on our Instagram as well.
Nice.
He's also very big on Twitter. Very big on Twitter, so that's why he's saying that in the chat. I'm guessing he saw the post before. But Cambiasso from Genoa says, Matteo says, ideally you would want to build around Yildiz, Cambiasso, Loca, Bremer, and Di Gregorio. 100%. 100%. You know, I think that those are your pillars. Those are really your pillars.
Yeah,
those guys are your pillars.
Cool. Okay, cool. 2 years ago, your pillars were Loca, Bremer, Chiesa, Dusan.
Oh, yeah.
And then we pivot from there and we make another core. Like, that's my problem. Yeah. There's no consistency. And here's another thing, and I'll end it with this, Gio, and then I want to ask you a question about Coop Miners. Your thing with how do you feel with the way I kind of lost my train of thought, but I was leaning toward, like, how do you feel about the way with Coop Miners? Number one.
Like, how do I feel? Yeah.
Not necessarily how do you, obviously we all know he's underperforming. We all know that. But do you ever feel that we're giving him a lot more slack because of the money?
I mean, listen, I think a lot of people are doing that because, one, people are saying that he's not playing in the right position. Mm-hmm. Two, some of the injuries that he did come off from as well. 3, we all know. I mean, with the money.
Yep.
Like I said, it's the money. It could be just the money as well. But listen, I still believe in Coop.
Oh,
Until
bro,
I see,
I
you know,
love him. I love when we
yeah.
got him, bro. I got my daughter a Coop Miner jersey. Like I was so excited for it. Like I loved every move that Juve made this offseason. Like I loved the Conceição move. I loved the
Oh yeah,
Nico
me too.
Gonzalez move. I loved the Thuram move, but the Thuram move was the only move that I kind of was like a little bit on the fence about. I was like, oh, he never really proved himself. Like everything I looked up on him, like I was like, okay. And meanwhile, he's been the best freaking signing.
Yeah.
Essentially, Thuram and Kalulu, I want to say, has been the best signings. But I just don't get like where we're going with it. That's my issue. Like I don't get it. And then the fact that that Motta keeps giving him the slack that he does, it's like, damn, this guy they keep starting him and starting him and starting him and starting him. It's just wild to me.
Yeah. Yeah, no, exactly. And that's like my biggest thing, is like I loved all the signings that we did in the summer. Coop, when we signed Coop, I was so excited to see him really play and maybe thrive under this Juventus, right?
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, now he's becoming like this. I'm like, there's no way that this is Coop from Atalanta. We all said that.
Yeah,
We're all
no.
saying it now. There's no way that this is the Coop from Atalanta. Like, it's just like crazy how you could change in the span of a couple months,
Yeah.
which is like, wow, And like I said, I don't think it's not just Coop's fault entirely, even though he's been
No.
garbage lately. He's been garbage, But I don't think it's, it's not all on, him either, which is my biggest thing.
No, I don't. I
It's
agree with
not
you.
just on Coop Miners. It's on the way that Motta is using him.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that Coop really played in that 10 role consistently or a lot under Gasperini. No
what's
way.
so funny is
They played in that 3-5-2.
Number one, they played a 3-5-2. Number two, I don't think that any of us really paid that much attention to when we played Atalanta or when you watched an Atalanta game last year.
Yep.
Gasperini's way of playing is so different. It's so different than Motta'S or any kind of a 4-man back line. It's different. I think with Coop, it's more, and I've dealt with this a million times. Obviously, everybody knows I'm a big baseball fan, and a lot of times these big teams sign these big players, and they have their freshman swamps, like where they go to a bigger, more successful team, and they choke, basically, under the pressure. And that's most of what I see with Coop Miners. He looks lost. He looks nervous. He doesn't look comfortable. He didn't ever look like that when we played them last year and the year before and the year before that. Like I never remember him looking. You know what I looked at him as? Oh fuck, we got to deal with this guy now.
Yeah,
because he was so good in that midfield.
Yeah.
What's
exactly.
my boy?
No,
What's
that's
my
what
boy
I'm saying.
Tom saying?
He says, I put the blame on Motti now, though. Why keep jamming him in there? Yeah. I think he's talking about the Hoop Miners.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, I think it's a combination of stuff. I'm gonna jam him because he keeps starting him.
Yeah.
He keeps starting him.
Oh yeah. Yeah. And Melon says here, Sev, you're a Yankees fan, right? Uh-oh.
No.
Oh no.
All right, on that note. Good night, boys.
Oh man, come on, bro. It's the Mets. It's the Mets.
Are you kidding me?
Come on.
Yankees fan.
Melon.
Are you nuts? Are you crazy?
Oh man, this guy.
That's like saying I'm an
this
Inter
guy.
fan.
That's
Oh
man, no, even Melon says go Mets.
There
you go. Yeah, no, but like I said, there's things, and I want to talk to you actually about, and then we'll do the player ratings, and then we'll end the live for tonight. But I do want to talk about the new signing, Renato Vega. I mean, I don't know what to expect from him. He's a guy from Chelsea. I really don't know what to expect from this defender. supposedly he looks not bad. You know, he looking like I said, he's gonna come to Juve now. So let's see what happens. But I expected a bigger profile, like a Hanko, which we're still after him, by the way.
Well,
It's not over, but
I was gonna say Hancho to me would have been only because we don't really know too much about Vega, right? Like, so I feel like he's is he gonna start? Do you see
don't know
him?
even know.
Let's say tomorrow morning we wake up and Vega it's officially done, right?
Yeah,
Obviously, he won't play for Wednesday because it's too close with Benfica. But you want to say for next Sunday against Empoli, he would be ready. Does anybody else find it weird that Costa signed before Colomwani and hasn't even seen the pitch yet? Like these are the other things that go down my brain with Juve and Giuntoli, like or Motta. It could be Motta too, but I think it's more Giuntoli thing. We're signing these guys, and everybody says, "Oh, January aren't major signings; they're supposed to be for depth, right?" This is for depth. Is he a depth piece?
I don't think at this point.
He's a center back, right?
I really don't know. Yeah.
No, but
I don't.
He's a center back.
Like I said, I don't know. No, he's a center back. No, but
okay,
no,
cool.
no, he's a right back.
Oh, I thought
he's
he
right
was
back. Right back.
Sorry.
Yeah. Costa's right back. Center back is Vega. Center back is cool. Vega.
So Vega is a center back.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you starting him over Kalulu or Gatti? Or better yet, if you had to put money on it right now, do you think, even if you would you think Motta would start him over Kalulu or Gatti? Guys, we're gonna live and die by Kalulu and Gatti. I'm sorry. We're gonna live and die by these guys.
I have to agree with you. I don't
like it.
I don't
that
see
doesn't mean I like it.
Yeah.
Or I want it.
Yeah.
But I'm saying it's been obviously clear to me that these guys are not risk takers. They're not going to take the chance and say, hey, let's start this guy, because I just don't see it.
Exactly.
And the only reason why I think Colomwani started today is because either A, they really hate Dusan, or Dusan's hurt to play 90 minutes.
Yep. 100%.
Or they don't like him and they're pissed at him or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah. No, and that's why I'm like, I really don't know what to expect from this, Juve with Motti.
Oh, Melon.
Oh.
Did you see it today? Oh, I'm totally ordering one. Okay, so really quick, not to take any attention away from Juve, but the Mets unveiled like a new road jersey today, which is fire. It's a V-neck, and they put the old
cool.
80s. They put the old 80s New York script on it. Which is cool, really, really fire. Yeah. I love it.
But
awesome.
Yeah, no, that'd be cool.
But what did my friend RB say here?
So let's be fair. No one knew anything about.
Me neither.
Before all this, yeah,
no shot.
No, I never heard of the player either.
I
like,
had to
I'm. Yeah,
I had to YouTube Costa.
Wow.
When we got Alberto Costa,
I knew about Costa.
I didn't know him. Colomwani I knew of. I had heard of him.
Yeah,
but I still had to look him up and be like, oh, what's this guy bring? Like, what's his game? What's his style? Costa I had to YouTube, and Vega I've YouTubed. I didn't know much about them.
Yeah, and
but they're not,
like I said,
guys, none of these guys are game changers. They're all depth pieces. In my opinion, anyway.
So, and Matteo Camisa says some people are saying he could be the next Calafiori for Motta. He can play CB and left back, and he doesn't play enough for Chelsea. My buddy who's a Chelsea fan says he's good, but I think he needs to play more. Yeah, he needs to play more. Exactly.
Which means he won't see much time.
Yeah, I don't see him, like I said, playing him at Juve. I don't know. It all depends on what's happening.
Guys, I think it looks like the old Christmas jersey. Yeah. I think personally the only signing that we would have done that would have automatically gotten a starting role on this team would have been Hanchko.
Yeah.
That's it.
Oh yeah.
Like, meaning like automatically he starts right away. I don't think any of the other guys they're all depth pieces. If we get any of them.
Yeah.
Vega, Which Vega, I think, it's official, right? Vega is official.
Vega's official. He's supposed to be coming in the next couple of days. That's what
Yeah.
supposedly so.
Hanchko to me is the only one who would have been an immediate like that's it, swap for swap. Like you're in, you're starting.
Yeah, I just want to make a little shout out actually here. We also have the Liam from the Bayern View. Liam, my guy Liam's in the chat. Everybody, if you are interested in going to watch some Bayern Munich and just having another content creator as well, go follow the Bayern View. Go follow Liam's channel as well. And like I said, it's the Bayern View. And no, we do a lot of collabs together, and we're gonna be doing more, of course. Liam, like I said.
Oh yeah, we might be playing you guys in the next round.
We'll talk later, bro, because we always talk every day.
Right? I think we're playing.
I know. That would be a nice one to.
Yeah, that'll be a nice
if we yeah, oh yeah no, Bayern, forget about it. Yeah, forget about it. No, but like I said, I mean, if you guys are interested in the Bayern View, go check him out. It's the Bayern View. Just type it in, you'll find his channel. And now, like I said, more collabs for sure, bro. Big up, bro. And when's the Philly stream? It's gonna happen. Don't worry. The months are ticking where we're gonna be already there.
What's the Philly stream? What does that mean? I don't understand.
For the Philly game. For the
in June?
Cup. The Club World Cup. Yeah. In June.
We're all gonna be there, bro. All of us will be there. We're all gonna be there.
Oh man, and not just that, but we'll do even a previous podcast of it. Like even before June. I'll come see you. We gotta do something. We'll go to the famous garage. We'll record over there. We'll go to the famous.
Hopefully, when it's not like 10 degrees out.
Oh my gosh! Oh man, I don't even want to remember New York weather.
Yeah, I don't want to. I'm not even gonna curse you out right now, Gio, because you're in Miami.
I mean, like
now,
I said,
it's probably like 80 degrees, and it's like
no, it's actually it's been in the 50s. No,
oh my God, the 50s. Woo! 50s. I would kill for the 50s right now. Oh man.
It's not that bad, but I think today wasn't bad. It was like 60 something.
Oh man, I don't want to curse you out, Gio. I like you. I'm not gonna curse you out.
Yeah. big up, Liam. Big up, man. 100%. And RBcom says, I have a question. Would you bench Vlahovic next game considering Kolo's Mani's goal? Good question.
Against Benfica or against Empoli? There's a big difference.
I'm guessing Benfica.
That is a good question, only because I don't have, and I think maybe RB knows this about me. I don't have the issues that.
Oh, next league game.
The next league game. So Empoli next Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah. RB knows this. I don't have the issues with Vlahovic that a lot of Juventini do. I don't. I think that he just needs to play, and I think he'll be all right to get his 25 goals a year, or 20 goals at least at this point, now that he's lost all this time. I kind of want to see, in a really aggressive way, I kind of want to see both of them play together. I kind of want Kolo Muani to be what Xerxes was. Like, if Inter can do it, why can't we? Like, why can Inter have Thuram and Lautaro playing up there? And that doesn't mean I want to play a 3-5-2. I just think we could play a 4-4-2.
Yeah.
Where you can have a striker up top, like a Thuram does, like Inter does with Thuram, and have Lautaro be like a Kolo Muani going back on the ball. Because Kolo Muani has showed today, the first half that I saw him actually touch the ball, he's good going back on the ball. The only problem is his touches are a little sloppy. His touches are a little sloppy. I will say that. But his speed is phenomenal. For a striker, he's got a lot of speed. I like that we got him. I really do.
Me too.
Would I start over one over the other? Guys, you guys want to sell Dusan in the summer? He's got to play, because you're not going to make any money on him right now.
Yeah.
He's got to play.
Yeah, no.
Sorry to tell you.
Got to play. Yeah, no, Vlahovic does have to play. I 100% agree. And RB Comps actually replies here. He says, "I
No.
hear that, but will Motta do
No.
that?" No,
Nope.
I don't think so. No.
Bro, if he won't
Motta can't.
if he won't sit coop, he's not gonna do that.
Yeah, no way. Vlahovic is horrible. I made a Severino.
He,
God, this guy Melon.
Yeah.
Oh man,
He's not horrible.
You know what the funny thing is? As soon as we mention about Vlahovic, we get RB Comps. Of course, we already know.
Yeah.
I know RB Comps, but then we get Mr. Reno comes back in the chat, says
Here he
Vlahovic,
goes.
Kaká, this guy,
on that
please.
note, on Reno's note, I'm gonna go open a beer right now. You guys talk amongst yourselves.
No, but
I love you, Reno.
No, but that's the thing. It's Vlahovic has to play, guys, in order to get some money. If we are gonna sell him in the summer,
if you guys really want to sell him,
play. He has to play.
You can't sell him right now because you're not gonna get much for him.
Yeah, I saw a report Juve was sell. Oh my gosh, that would be a disaster.
Yeah,
that would be.
You know what that is?
That's 20 million.
That's Chiesa 2.0.
Oh, that's a disaster. 40 million, 50 million for Vlahovic. At least 40. You get 50.
Guys, if
50
we
is
can't
maximum.
if we can't get 40 million for Dusan, then we're doing something wrong.
Yeah, no. That would be a big disaster. Sev, do you own a Vlahovic jersey? Ooh, good question from Melon. He's got it on? He's got it on. There's no way. Yep, he's got it on. He's got it on, guys. He's got it on.
And
my guy Severino has it on, guys.
I actually have. I have a. What's the year? 24. I have a 22-23 road Vlahovic as well.
I have a Vlahovic kit. I have the third kit though. I have the third kit with the Vlahovic. From
this year?
But from this year.
Oh, okay.
From this year.
What was the one? What year was the one that it was? I love that jersey, by the way. It was all black, but it had like the little gray shades. It was 2 years ago. It was a road kit. The same year they had that pink Maple Leafs one.
Yeah, not sure.
I have a Vlahovic in that year as well. This is my second Vlahovic jersey, the one that I have on right now.
Yeah, I have a Vlahovic hoodie from the AJC merch store. Anyone want it? Free giveaway.
I'll take it. What size?
Oh, Severino, take it. What size is it, RB Comps? Oh, shoot.
I'll pay for the shipping. I'll take that right away.
Oh, man. Yeah, he said it right away. 22-23. That's the season.
Yeah, I have that. I have that jersey. I have the black Vlahovic in that jersey as well.
Yeah, so like I said, guys. Oh, you said it's a large.
That's good. That's good. That'll work.
That's good?
Send it over.
Oh, shoot. RB Comps, that's it.
RB, I'll send you my address. I'll pay for the shipping. I'll pay for the shipping, and then I'll send it. I'll send a picture of me wearing it to Alberto.
Oh, man. We got a new member in the chat says Sam.
What's up,
welcome
Sam?
Welcome to the stream, bro. Welcome to the stream. Make sure to, if you want to keep up with the Juve news, like I said, like and subscribe, share the content too, buddy. And of course, push notifications for more live streams like this, man, because like I said, you're never going to get anything like this. I'm telling you. I love doing the lives with Severino. It's awesome, buddy. Love it. His question is here. It says, do you think Motta'S still has something to prove?
Oh, he's got a lot to prove.
Oh, he's got a lot to prove, buddy. Like, what are we doing for an hour and a half talking about? Like, Motta has lots to prove, man. And Reno comes in and says Vlahovic.
Yeah, okay, Vlahovic.
This guy.
Reno.
I have. That's it, Reno. And RB says. He started joking with that. Sev is my favorite. Oh wow, Sev is my favorite JCC member. Angelo is by far the worst.
No.
Hey, what about me, Melon? What about me?
I met Ange on the last one. Where is he, by the way? I thought he was coming on.
No. Sadly he couldn't make it for tonight, but he says
I
that he'll
like
be on the
Ange.
next one, which is all right. Yeah, no,
Ange from
Ange.
Staten Island. Ange from Staten
Yeah,
Island.
yeah. Me and
I
Angelo,
like
we
Ange.
we've known each other since kindergarten. We've known each other since
That's
kindergarten, Sev.
crazy. That's insane.
And we played soccer together. And sorry for everybody that doesn't know it. Football. Football.
Yeah.
I gotta keep it the European way. But
Yeah.
like I said, um,
No, Ange is
You're
good
close.
people,
You're
man.
close second. Okay. Gio, you want Vlahovic out too, please? Listen, Reno. I mean, I'm gonna come back to Sam's comment. I'm gonna read Sam's comment in a bit, right after this one. But Gio, you want Vlahovic out too? Okay. Well, here's the thing with Vlahovic. I was a big fan of Vlahovic. Everybody knows that. My dad could even tell you that, which he will appear on live stream one day with Reno. Sev will do like a big one with my dad.
Oh, I would
And like
love
I
to do
said,
that.
he
That would
will
be so
tell
much
you,
fun.
he will tell you the little bit of the in-house discussions that me and him would have, the disagreements that we would have about Vlahovic. There was one time where I was like really pro Vlahovic, and I still like Vlahovic. It's not like I don't, but the thing is, he's not coming to expectations at the moment.
Right.
You know.
I agree with that. And I'm a big,
You
and
know.
Reno will tell you this, I'm a huge Vlahovic fan. Like, I loved when we got him. He was the
Yeah.
first person after Ronaldo that made me, like, excited. Like, signing-wise. Like, I was like, holy fuck, we got this guy? And has he met the expectations? Absolutely not. But
Yeah.
I will say this. I think that he's been a little bit, I'll give him a pass on coming under Allegri with the service that he got under Allegri, but now I'm like, now he's getting the service and now he's just mentally not there. He's getting service
Yeah.
with Chico. He got decent service with Chiesa. He's getting some of the service and he's just mentally not there. So
Yeah.
I'm still
Well, that's the
giving him
thing.
I'm still giving him a pass. I just wish that he would lower his salary, extend, and let's see what we can get with him because he's still young. I don't know what lowering his salary is going to do for us personally. Like, so he's making 12 million net. If he lowers it to 7 or 8, that's only saving us 4 million a year. Like, what are we talking about here? Like, it's not. I don't get that part of it. That's the part of it that bothers me. Like, it's just it's a
No,
little
I
bit
mean, like I
it's
said,
nickel and diming to me.
I say that in Reno. I say this: if Vlahovic doesn't get into form soon, and if he doesn't want to extend with Juve, let him go. Let him go.
Okay.
You have to let him go.
Reno, who are you replacing him with?
Good question. That's how I think.
That's my question.
It's gonna. It's gonna be. Well, it's gonna be. I think how much we sell Vlahovic at this point. In my opinion, I think that the player that I think that I think maybe would be a good impact for Juve would be a Victor Osimhen. I have to be honest with that. Victor Osimhen, I think, would fit Juve.
Okay, cool. I'm fine with that. Bro, I'll be the first one to go get an Osimhen jersey. No problem. You can't afford Osimhen.
I know that's the thing. That's the thing as well. We can't afford unless
guys like that.
Yeah, exactly. But the thing is,
you're bitching about him making 12 million. Not you, Gio. I'm saying,
yeah,
Juventus fans
like,
are bitching that he needs
everybody.
to like lower his salary, right? Osimhen's going to be a lot more than that.
Oh, I know. Yeah, that's the thing.
So that's my issue.
And I don't know.
Let's figure this shit out because right now Dušan's your best animal right now, and you're gonna lose Colomwani, by the way. By the way, guys.
Well, let's see what happens.
I don't care how good he is this year, and I hope he's great for us in the stretch now from now till May and June. You're gonna lose him.
Yeah.
He's a rental. He's a mercenary, Colomwani.
Yeah. No, let's see what happens with that.
Yeah.
With with the Vlahovic situation, I'm hearing rumors about if Colomwani does do well, that Juventus will do like a swap deal plus money from PSG. So let's see what happens with that. Sam says, I agree, way too early to judge. We are playing so good, we just react awkwardly to going 1-0 down. Like I said,
I don't know about. I don't think we're playing that
I
good.
don't know
We're
about
playing.
that. We're not.
We
We're
should.
not.
Okay,
Yeah.
no, but to Sam's credit, there are shades of us playing really good. We have times
Yeah.
of playing really good. But not. I wouldn't say like as a whole we're playing good because we're not.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Sam says, I feel we have been playing really good football each week, but where once we go 1-0 up, we don't know how to act. I would really love to know what Motta'S said at halftime today.
Yep, you and
100%.
me, you and us both, Sam. We don't know.
Yeah. It's the same thing. We don't know, man. We will probably never will know. And Reno's saying Seth Vlahovic lover. Oh,
Yeah.
that's it,
Okay.
Reno.
Yeah. Reno just loves like Reno. So here's the deal with Reno. Everybody, you ready? Reno gets
Yep.
a player in his head that he hates, and then I love the player, and he just loves to kill me on it. So this happened with Chiesa last year, where I loved Chiesa, and he supposedly loved Chiesa, and now it's
Mm.
turned to Dushan. I've gotten it with Cambiaso. Like everybody's like, "Oh, Sevi's a Cambiaso lover." Yeah, I'm a lover of talent. That's what I love. I love players who are talented, and to me,
Yeah.
Dushan is a talented player. I'm gonna tell you that he's a talented player. And Gio, I said this to I was talking to Giuseppe from Juve Worldwide, Juve Canada Worldwide,
Yeah.
and I said this to him 2 days ago. I said, put Dushan on Manchester City and put Holland on Juve, and let's see the goals difference.
Ooh.
Let's see how many
Yeah.
goals Holland has on Juventus. Let's see how many goals Dushan has with Manchester City. Guys, relax with the Dushan hate.
Mm-hmm.
Relax with it. Trust me, it would be much, much different.
Melon says, I think since I started watching the JuveCorner cast, I've started to hate Dushan. Maybe it's all Sif's fault. this guy, this guy with the jokes. Oh man, this guy is funny. Keen, welcome to the channel, bro. Hopefully, like I said, like and subscribe if you want to keep up with the streams and Juve content, of course, bro. We're on the road to 1,000 subs, bro. If we get to 1,000 subs, we will do a big kit giveaway, big jersey giveaway. So, like I said, let's keep it up, everybody. Share the content. Let's go. Keen's question is Vlahovic.
I was just gonna say something before you
Yep.
read that comment. So I
Yeah.
actually want to donate a kit to give away. I'm not gonna tell you what it is.
You do.
Okay. Gio, I'll tell you in the green room after. There's a kit
Okay.
I want to give away. But we got to get to 1,000. If we get to 1,000, I'll do it. And it's a fully
So
authentic.
that'll be a double giveaway.
It's a fully authentic with all the patches on it, everything that I'll give away. I'm not going to give away the year. It's a home. I'll give you this. It's a home kit. It's a home kit. All the patches. Kit. Champions League patch, everything on it. Scudetto. There's everything on this kit. It is a 100% authentic kit that I'll give away if we get to 1,000 subscribers, and I'll hand it over to Gio, and Gio can give it away any way he wants, through a contest, through whatever.
We'll do it, like I said, guys. Instead of, you'll be live for it with me and my brother Frank, because that'll be awesome,
100%.
guys. If we get to 1,000, we'll do a double kit giveaway. We'll do a double.
And let me put it this way:
because
the name on the back is an iconic, legendary name on it.
Ooh. Guys, you heard the man. Let's get to 1,000 subs. Let's go, everybody. Let's go. let's go, everybody. Let's go. You heard the man. Iconic, legendary. Let's go already. Let's go, man. Okay, but I want to read Keen's comment right now. It says, Vlahovic is out of Motta'S project. Let's be real. Oh, yes, I think that's true. I think that's 100% true. But like I said, if you want to sell Vlahovic, you need to let him play. You need to let him play.
Yeah.
You need to let him play the last 6 months. So, Melon says Osimhen would be worth the 12 million a year, though. Yes, I think so. But
it's going to be a lot more than 12 million a year.
Yeah.
I think Osimhen is going to be more than 12 million a year.
Would you start this Renato Vega guy from Chelsea over Gatti? Not over Gatti. I think you put him in the place of Kalulu, and you put Kalulu to
And you
the
put
right
Kalulu
back
as a
position.
fullback. Yep.
That's what I think.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Yes, I
You're
would
making like a
start him.
switch there, and then
I
you
would
put
start him, but
McKenna.
Kalulu needs to
Yeah,
play
no.
fullback.
Yeah. Keen says, where are you guys from? Oh, we're from New York. I'm actually currently in Miami for college and stuff like that because now I live in Miami, but I go back and forth. But I'm a New Yorker, just like Sev. Sev is from Brooklyn. So,
Yep.
and I'm from Staten Island. So, yeah, like I said, big up. You know, we're from New York, man. Grande Severino as well. There he is. There he is. Melon says Grande Severino. There you go, Sev. More love. That's it. Love it. Del Piero. He's taking a
Nope.
guess.
No, it's
Oh,
a
he's
few
taking a
years
guess.
late. It's a few
Sev.
years later. It's a few
Ooh,
years
he's taking a
later.
guess.
It's a few years later.
I think I know. I think I might know. I think I might know. I think I might know. But no, I will sell Motta. Like I said, Motta right now is
Yeah.
on our shit list, man.
Keen, I'm kind of with you on that one.
Yeah. Once this channel gets to 1,000, can Sev stop
Hey!
smoking?
I'm vaping. I've quit smoking. I'm just vaping now. Jesus Christ, you guys sound like my wife. Jeez, it's like
That's
everywhere
it.
I go, it
That's
follows
it.
me.
That's it. That's it. This guy Melon.
I love this guy, Melon, bro. He's fire.
Melon's awesome. Melon's awesome. No, for real. It says and also Keen says here, great to have Juventus fans here in the U.S. Of course, man. Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. Like I said, just share the content. Tell everybody you know about the JuveCorner Cast channel. It's a new channel since we started in the summer. We're doing pretty well for the start. We're almost at 800. Almost at 800. Let's go. Like, subscribe to the channel. Tell your friends. Share the content. You too, Sam. Let's go, everybody. Let's get to 1,000. Remember, 2 kit giveaways. One from my brother Frank, which he'll come on as well, and then one from Severino. So let's go.
Oh, and by the way,
let's go, guys.
The kit I would be willing to give away still has the tags on it. Like it's I'm telling you, it's pristine. And this is coming from a collector. It's got tags on it, everything. No, after Tevez.
No, but Tevez? After Tevez?
After Tevez.
I think I know. I think I might know. I'm telling you, I think I really might know the player. I really think I might know. Like after Tevez, like after 2015, right? I think I know. I think I know. You never worn it? Wow. Oh.
I'm
Pogba.
trying to think now the year. He's narrowing it down. It would be. Hold on. It's after Pogba. Not that much after, but it's after Pogba.
This guy says Ronaldo.
It's right before. It's right.
He says Ronaldo.
It's right before that, and it's not Ronaldo.
Yeah, I think I know. I really think I know who it is, but I don't know if I want to say. Vaping is the worst than smoking. Your wife is right. Listen to her. Melon, man. Like I said, oh man, this guy. Love this guy, Melon, man. Keen says, I am an old school Juventus fan. Of course, buddy. I think we're
awesome.
Like I said,
I think we all are.
You know, awesome, man. Sam says, I'm from Sydney, Australia. I wake up at around 4 a.m. each week to watch Juventus. Oh my gosh. As much pain they put me through, I love waking up at the ugliest hours to watch the boys. Grande Sam, grande. Yep. Keep it up, bro.
We do.
Keep it up, man. We do. Oh, Pepita. Higuain. Oh.
Okay, so you're in that year. You're in that.
Dybala.
You're in that. Well, not that year. I'm not saying yes or no. I'm just telling. I was just helping everybody narrow it down.
Dybala. I say Dybala or Mandzukic. Those are the guys in my head.
Okay, so I'm not gonna. I'll tell Gio later, I'm not telling it to the group. I'm not
Yeah,
telling it to the group.
no chat, guys. Like I said, if you want to know, let's get up to 1,000 subscribers, and then we'll do it. You understand, everybody? So 1,000 subscribers, you know the drill. Like and subscribe, share the content. And I think we covered everything, Severino. I think we really covered everything. Well,
Oh yeah.
like I said, these guys are still doing it. Mandzukic.
they're still going with
yeah,
it.
no.
That was
Mandzukic,
my point.
Mantuidi
I wanted-
here,
I don't- I
Deschilio.
wanted
Deschilio?
Yeah, Deschilio.
Oh my
Well, no,
gosh.
he played then, but no, it's definitely not a Deschilio jersey.
Yeah, no.
Deschilio.
Come
Oh
on,
my
buddy.
God.
Come on, bro.
Bro, if I had a Deschilio,
You know,
kid-
like I said, everybody. Yeah.
No, I was just saying, if I have a Deschilio kit, I want to be banned from this channel and any other chat that we're in.
But like I said, guys, if you really want to know who it is, like and subscribe, everything. Push notifications, share the content, everybody. If you want to know, let's get up to 1,000 subscribers, and then we will reveal it. So like I said, let's keep it going.
100%.
And watch the videos, guys. I'm going to making a video soon. I'm going to be making a video soon, so watch the videos. And thank you, Severino. Thank you for coming on tonight.
Guys, thank you for
Big up
inviting
to you,
me.
bro. Like I said, it's always a pleasure.
Thank you, Gio.
Always a pleasure.
Thank you, as always.
Yep, always a pleasure, man.
Forza Juve.
Yep, and
Let's get our shit together.
Oh, Keen says not a legend. Cuadrado. Oh my God, this guy said Cuadrado. Melon says player ratings. I'll do that in another video. Don't worry.
You want to know what
We'll
the
do it in
player
a
ratings were,
different
Melon?
video.
They all sucked. Everybody sucked.
They all sucked. Yeah.
Everybody sucked. That's my player
They all
ratings.
sucked. Yeah.
Everybody sucked today.
Yeah. Everybody
That's
sucked.
my player
Yeah.
ratings. But yeah, go ahead.
I know. Yeah, no, but like I said, everybody, let's go. Let's get to 1,000 subscribers, man. And Severino, thank you for coming on once again, man.
Thank you
It's
for having me, man.
Pleasure to have you, man. And like I said, everybody,
Always mine.
yeah, let's keep it up, everybody. And as always, fino alla fine, forza Juventus. Ciao a tutti.